Hey YouTube, heavy on the watching you. They want to know. They want to know if they could talk to you for a minute. They want to get some straightening, collective. The one that's on your mind, the one who mind you on. Excuse me. Because they feel like something is just not right. They feel like, things are not going as they planned. This wasn't a part of the plan. Whatever is unfolding here, this is not how it was supposed to initially go down. But it is. Somebody feeling trapped. Okay? And now they want to have a conversation, but you may not trust this person. You may not trust their words. You may not trust, how the conversation is actually going to go. You may not trust that you can hold a conversation with this person due to, the way that things ended or because of what caused the ending. You may be able to trust yourself, but not if this person bring you back down memory lane, or bring up something that you've already healed from, or want to tap in on something that actually trigger you. And so you may be just in the energy of wanting to spare this person, because although I feel like you may still be assertive and speaking to this person, it still remains the same, that you don't want to be disrespected in a manner of which someone is bringing up something that they know caused you some type of pain, harm, suffering or grief. And I feel like whoever this person is, the reason why they want to speak to you, because they may want to give you a piece of their mind, because they could be a little upset with you, collective, that you moved away from this connection with them, and they didn't really think you were going to do it. They didn't really think you were going to do it. I feel like this is someone that definitely called your bluff. So let's start off by saying God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. Holy Spirit, give me the clairvoyance that I need to properly deliver the messages to the collective, and may they leave with the clarity that they need and seek in Jesus' name. Amen. Like I said, you guys come through and hit that like button on your way in, baby. Therefore, you can energetically communicate with me, and I can give you guys the proper downloads that's for you. And also to support the platform. We don't just do it for the messenger. We do it for you, as a collective. So, if you guys have not subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting for? We would love to have you as a part of the winning team family. Also, if you would like to become a part of the Tapped In crew and get the badge of honor, your badge of honor next to your name, you can do so during or throughout in the live stream video. Also, you guys, if you've been, going through Ask Me to send, questions or ask questions, I don't know what's going on with the app. I've been trying to figure out what's happening with it over, I want to say, the last 6 months, and I've been at a standstill. I don't know if I need to make a new one or not, but I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay, because I want you guys to know I'm definitely I'm not ignoring you guys at all, but I don't have access to it. So the email is in the description box if you guys want to ask me anything through the email until I figure it out. Until I figure it out or start a new one, you can definitely reach out to me via email. Okay. And that email is fruitfullife11@gmail.com. Okay, fruitfullife11@gmail. All right, so let's see what we have going on. Player. Look at this. Okay, we have a player here. Okay, that's the energy of this person. Okay, playing the field, not looking to settle, seeking options. So what is it that this person want with you exactly? And I feel like that's what we're about to find out, or maybe they want to discuss with you, you know, them being a player. They play ways or acknowledge the fact that, yeah, they were in player mode or player energy. Okay, detective, yeah. Like I said, this player is watching you. Okay, you the one that's on your mind, the one that you deem to be a player, this is the one that's watching you right now. Okay, snooping, digging for dirt, accusations, because this is someone, it's like they know that you moved on, but they don't really want to accept it, or they don't know that you actually moved on. Okay, and so they're trying to see, they're snooping and digging for dirt because they're making accusations in regards to, this connection between you guys. It's like they could kind of feel someone else in your energy, whoever this person is, or they know what type of time you on. They know that you are actually ready to let someone in. Okay, this is how hard this person been watching you, and they know that it's only a matter of time before, you actually show who you with, or something like that, collective. And I feel like they're trying to nip something in the bud before that happens. They want to talk to you now. Okay, this player energy. What else we have? Graduation day and brick wall. Yeah. So when it comes down to these two energies right here, I definitely feel like you guys leveling up, like I said, and they know it, they can feel it, and you learned your lesson with whoever this is. So for some of you, you're gonna be giving this person a brick wall. You're gonna be guiding them to the brick wall here, okay? And like I said, for many of you, you may not trust um your verbiage when it come down to this person, because they may say something fly, or they may say something slick because they're bothered. This person is extremely triggered here because, again, they know that you moved on. With graduation day being here, it's like you moved on, you leveled up, you learned your lessons, and you acquired wisdom. And the wisdom that you acquired is to not deal with this individual and leave them stuck in player mode. Okay, so I feel like, if this person become disrespectful, although you tapped into this assertive energy, um, you're gonna be guarded. But for the most part, I don't even think you're gonna let this person get a word in edgewise. Especially if you can feel the energy coming from a mile away, what type of energy that they're in, and I feel like that's gonna set the tone for you. For many of you, they want to talk because they feel like you are hard to reach. This person ain't never think you will pop out in this energy and be this type of person towards them, collective, or even with them for that matter. It's like they wanted you to accept their player ways. Whoever this person is, they wanted you to accept the fact that they wanted to keep their options open. But it's like they didn't want you to keep your options open. Maybe if this could have been an open relationship, okay, then maybe you'd have been okay with that decision. But just to sit back and allow someone to, have you and have others, I don't think you were going for that at all. And they were not going for having an open relationship with you. They were not going for having an open relationship with you. Look at this cuffing season. Like I said, this person know. Give me a second. Reaching out. This person knows that this is what time of day it is with you. As far as this cuffing season energy here, single and ready to mingle, ready for a relationship, on the hunt. You could be on the hunt, divine masculine, or Divine, demure feminine. Someone is on the hunt for you. And this person know it. They know it's only a matter of time. If it has not happened already. For some of you, this already occurred. This already happened. And this is somebody that act like they ain't give a fuck about you. So it's like, why do this person want to spark up a conversation and, talk to you now, when in reality they showed you that they didn't care. They didn't give a rat's ass about you. Yeah, look, we have knocked up here. For some of you, this person could be fearing that, someone is going to get you knocked up. For others of you, this could be someone that you got knocked up by. Is this like a fear? Okay, or maybe this person want to talk to you about someone else expecting. I don't know. Look, key player. No, it's about you. Okay, with this key player energy being here, important person. So you may have a child with this person, and now they want to act like, although we are not together, you still an important person in my life because you bear the child for me, or you got me pregnant. This person is going to use whatever they can to have this conversation with you, because they are extremely triggered, okay, by the fact that you have this brick wall up, by the fact that you are comfortable in this single and ready to mingle energy, that you're not chasing them, that you letting them be a player in peace. Rony Rome don't like that. Somebody's name could be Rony Rome, Jerome, something. But this person don't like that. Somebody could be from Rome here. You could stay in Rome. You could be stationed in Rome. Something is going on. But, they're the ones that were not looking to settle. And even if they did not tell you that, it's like they want to talk to you about this player energy. It's like this person want to say, did I tell you that I wanted to play the field? Did I tell you that, I was not looking to settle? Did I tell you that I was seeking other options besides you? So now they're going to try to reverse the roles and use reverse psychology on you. But you know damn well that this is the energy that this person was in and been in. You know that for a fact. Okay? You may even be a little detective. You have that little detective instinct in you. Okay? Not just intuition. So it's like you knew that it wasn't just accusations that you were making in regards to this person. It's not like you went snooping or digging for dirt. It was written all over this person's face. Okay, it's like you were able to pick up the energy of other energies off of this person, and while using discernment, you were able to differentiate what type of energies that this person actually had on them. Okay, and for some of you, you could have told them this, and they could have chuckled, they could have laughed about it, they could have blushed, they could have stroked their ego, because this could be someone that love to hear about what they do and how they do it. It make them feel good. And so the whole time, since you didn't really feed into it after you brought it up, this person say, well, I guess, the collective is going to be okay with, what I have going on. At least they know about it. I didn't have to tell them. But, I feel like you started slowly detaching from this person once you realize that they did not deny it, right? I don't know if this person thought that you were trying to pick their brain, but it's like if you say these things to this person, I don't think that they will understand it, that you already had the knowledge and the wisdom and the understanding of, everything that you were conveying to them. And they took it as a joke. So you started detaching emotionally from this person as a result. And you finally reached a point to where you said, listen, I had enough. You know, you had enough of this person playing the field, looking for other options, not looking to settle, you know, being in a relationship, a full-blown commitment with you, and acting single or doing single things or traveling like they were single or moving like they were single while they were with you. You knew that something was going on with this person. You knew they wasn't going to, you know, be in this energy for the same sex, you know. So you knew it was someone else that had this person's attention. And before you fought for something that you know that was a choice, because it definitely was this person's choice, you started pulling back your emotions and holding back your emotions for this person until one day you just woke up ready to cross that stage and graduate. And that's exactly what you did. And immediately after, you leveled up because you learned your lessons, and you were rewarded for the acquired wisdom that you actually gained, and not just gained, that you put into full effect. Okay, you applied that wisdom that you learned from what was unfolding in your life with this person to your day-to-day actions. I don't know why I say day-to-day actions, but that's what came out. Okay, and I feel like that's what helped you, you know, make it to the next phase of this journey here. And immediately after, you know, you got recognized by your spirit team and your spirit guide for this acquired wisdom that you had, you instantly put up this brick wall as a defense mechanism. You became guarded, and then shortly after, you became hard to reach for this person. And it could have, it went in that order, exactly in that order. And so with that being said, you became single. Okay, you went through your healing process. You went through your healing phases. You took everything under the chin. You know, when it came down to this person stepped out on this connection, you could have warned this person that if they do and you found out about it, that you weren't just going to accuse them of anything. But when you found out about it, you were going to leave. And this is someone, since they knew that they've been in this player energy, and you never spoke up or say anything about it, they felt like you were just, you know, speaking. You were just saying that, you know, if you catch them, that you were going to leave. They didn't believe that you was really going to do what you said that you were going to do, because they know that they were already cheating, if that makes sense. And they could have been cheating in multiple ways, even if it wasn't like on a sexual level. This is somebody that was emotionally cheating on you, you know? But 9 times out of 10, or let's say 10 out of 10 times out of 10, that this person was definitely being active with other people. And once you really tapped into your intellect, and yourself told you that this person was being intimate with other energies and things of that sort, it was immediately over. It was immediately over. So with that being said, now, as a result of this person's actions, you are hard to reach, and you are now ready to embrace someone new. For many of you, I'm telling you, you could be so healed to whereas, you know, when you hear about things that happen with in this relationship with you and this person, it don't even hurt you no more. If anything, you'll get triggered because you let, and maybe that was the last piece. Maybe that's the last thing that you needed to work on, because I don't feel like it was hurting you. It was just triggering to know that you really dealt with someone like this and you allowed this, or even that you had to move away from this person, you know, that you thought that you were going to be committed to or you were going to be with. You ended up having to move away from this person. You could have wasted a lot of time. It was like a lot of time wasted here um with this person. It's like, listen, if it wasn't going to work, It shouldn't have took months or years to figure out, or for you to figure out that you weren't going to be in it for the long haul. You know, so it's pretty much that this person wastes your time. And it definitely was for selfish reasons here. Because they wanted you and the other parties. And I feel like the more that you sat and thought about that this person wanted you and other people, the more triggered you could have became, because you could be someone that value yourself. You could be someone that value your body. You could be someone, you know, that's big on staying fit, you know, being in good health. I say help. This person saying help collective. Being in good health and things of that sort. And this is someone that was jeopardizing that for you. You know, yeah, it's a lot of repercussions for the actions of this person, because anything could have happened with you, your life, your body, while this person exploring other options, you know, being with others and being with you at the same time. So I feel like that was like the deal breaker for you, to know that this person didn't even value your body. Not only were they cheating on you, they didn't value, they didn't care, you know, what the outcome was. You know, they were reckless with theirs. And so, you know, it hit different when you found out that they were being reckless with yours too, that they didn't care about theirs, so they really didn't give a damn about yours. But this is someone that would never admit to you that that's what they were doing. Okay, for some of you, this person could have even got someone knocked up. Okay, whether it's the past, whether it's now, whether, you know, it's either one of those options. Okay, while you guys were together, you know, whether they had pregnancy scares or not. And I feel like that alone speak volumes. And that's why you got this brick wall up, because it's like, how would you have a pregnancy scare with someone if um first and foremost, you're not doing anything with anyone else, and second of all, you're not using any protection. We don't want to hear the protection, you know, something happened with the protection, it ruptured and all. No. That's not what happened here. So this is someone that was not protecting themselves or practicing the safest, you know, intimacy with others. And now they realizing that you a key player. This person is realizing that you are an important person that played an essential role in their life, and now they are deeming you to be uh quite irreplaceable, is what I heard. Look at this new boom. You see? And this person did a whole lot of lying. We got new love, learning each other, and flirtations. And again, they know that this is what you have coming in, and they know that this is what you want, whoever this person is, and they know that is a result of them ghosting you, disappearing, no closure, being a coward, pulling a disappearing act. They know that this is happening because of how they played this whole situation with you. Instead of being honest with you. And listen, this is someone that could have been honest with you a long time ago. You know, they could have told you a long time ago that, listen, you know, this is not what I want. But instead, they kept trying to start over with other individuals. They kept, and anytime you found out, or anytime anyone else, like a third party energy that this person brought in, tried to tell you about what type of low down scumbag you were dealing with, this person denied it. You know, they lied and they denied it. And for some of you, you could have took this person's word because, listen, you were supposed to, versus listening to someone that, if this person say, listen, you know, I'm gonna end things with the collective and be with you right now. Some people can do things and say things so they could get that type of result. So it was solely up to this person, the one that you knew, the one that you trust, to actually tell you the truth about what they've been doing, who they've been doing it with, and how they've been doing it. And this person failed to tell you that they were not honest about, you know, the way that they were actually moving and the things that they were getting into. And so, since this person had you waiting on them to speak their truth, and they know that you wanted the truth, this is why they ghosted this connection with you. But not just that. This individual, I'm looking for the other deck that I'm looking for, collective. This individual, oh, here it is. Yeah, look, it came out again. We got mind control. So this is somebody that wanted mind control over you. That's sitting right here by this player. This player wanted mind control over you. And they refuse to tell you the truth. And this is the reason why you're guarded towards this person and don't want to have a conversation. Someone name could be Constance. Okay? You don't want to have a conversation with this person. Someone name could be Kiara. Someone name could be Dion. Someone name could be Maya. Someone name could be Jenny. Someone name could be Nisha. I also heard Carol and Dennis. Carol or Dennis, that can be someone's last name. I don't know. Okay. I heard Shamel. Someone name could be Sion or Sienna. Maybe Sierra or Diarra. Someone name could be Donald. I'm also hearing Megan and Sammy. Somebody could have a puppy or a doggy named Sammy. Someone name could be Sasha. Someone name could be Lynn something. Someone could stay in Maryland. Someone name could be Nico. Alright. And Jasper. Someone name is Herbert. Or Herb. Okay, yeah, we have the Ace of Wands in the reverse. Tawanda. We have you have awakened me, and you have awakened in me a hot flame of passion to follow my soul and my true life path. My soul and body wants you. And again, that's coming up to clarify mind control. But I definitely feel like this is some of the things that this person wants to say to you. And it may be true. But it's like, I don't think you're going to believe anything that this person is saying, collective. I just simply don't, because you feel like it's manipulation. You know, this person is trying to use mind control on you again. Maybe they're just trying to spin the block to check on you and see if you're still stupid for them, if you're still the same person, if you still haven't let them go fully. You know, Two of Wands energy. Okay. We have the Two of Wands. This is, I am planning how to turn this passion I have for you into something practical. I want the best approach in taking action. Oh my goodness. You know, this is one of these type of guys that's not taking no for an answer, or even a woman. Okay? Someone name could be Louise or Louis. Okay? But whoever this is, this person is They're not taking a no for an answer. Like, and I don't feel like you are saying no to this person. It's just the fact that you have this brick wall up. You may not even be speaking to this person. And this is somebody that really think in their mind that, you know, they can come back for you and you will still be right there ready to embrace them with open arms. This is someone that's still planning. Or maybe this, like I said, that can be for some of you. Others of you, this person want to try to tell you that you read them wrong. That's not what they were doing. They were not playing the field. They were not looking, you know, to settle with anyone besides you. They were not seeking options. This is somebody that want to tell you these things. Okay? Look at this. The world. So we have all my life I was trying to fill a void inside me by doing more. But now that I found myself, I feel complete and I see extras as a blessing. Definitely clarifying this player. And that's the reason why you ended a cycle with them. So is this person saying what I was saying? That, like I just said, right? That, you know, they're trying to reverse the roles and deny this whole situation. But with this text that just came out, that's what it sounds like. You know, all my life I was trying to fill a void inside me by doing more. But now that I found myself, I feel complete and see extras as a blessing. So that's the reason why they were in this player energy. Maybe when they were growing up, they didn't really have access to many men or many women. You know, that's what's going on. Maybe they didn't have that type of access. Somebody's name could be Maverick. Okay? You speak the truth. You are blessed. My name is Nisha. Shout out to you, Nisha. Okay. And Romaine, I said somebody named Roman, Saint Romaine. Oh, baby. Okay. Tell me Holy Spirit ain't call you out today. I just said Rome or Rome. Someone can stay in Rome and your name is like Saint Romaine. That's everything about you, right? Okay, so this person, this is the reason why you ended a cycle. Because this is someone that view you and others as extra. Like, you know, the more the merrier. They were tapped into that energy, but they trying to deny it to you. Like, that's not what was happening. That's not what was going on. You know, whoever this person is. We have the Knight of Swords. Yeah, and this is what they were coming in and out in this energy. See, this person want to talk to you, but I'm telling you, collective, it's not going to be the truth. Okay? This person may come speak half truths to you if you have a conversation with this person. Because this is the type of individual that want their way. It's like they want their way and they want their way now. They are not, you know, trying to hear anything else that you're saying. This is someone that didn't care about your feelings, but they want you to hear them out. So let's continue and see what this person want to say here, child. It says, I have decided I want to pursue you and nothing is going to stop me. You see what I'm saying? Didn't I tell you guys this? Did I not tell you guys that this person was not going to stop, man or woman? I have decided I want to pursue you and nothing is going to stop me. Expect soon a lot of action from my part. You cannot make this up. You can't. I don't know, collective. I don't know. I feel like maybe you're gonna hear this person out because you're an adult. So it's not like, you know, you in middle school, high school, anything of that sort, that you can't hold a conversation and you can't say what you mean and mean what you say. But it's more so that maybe you just were not ready to talk to this person. Maybe you wanted bygones to be bygones. Maybe you didn't think that this person was going to try to come in and talk to you for a minute after they know that they, you know, they walked away, they moved away, or you guys decided to agree to disagree, and they started something else. They went on a whole new journey with someone new. So that could have been the last thing that you thought of, that this person was going to actually, you know, try to return to have some type of conversation with you. Maybe you knew at some point that, the ice was going to be broken, but you didn't expect this person to still be in this same energy that they moved away from you in. Okay? So what is this detective energy here? Snooping, digging for dirt, accusations. They somewhere accusing you of being with someone or doing the things that they do, collective, because it makes them feel good about not taking accountability. Whoever you are, you need this person to take some type of accountability for their actions. Once I start to focus on our problems, it's hard to stop, and then I get paranoid that it will get even worse, falling into anxiety. Look at this, the Nine of Swords. You see what I'm saying? And that's what I'm talking about these accusations that comes from this person. They're telling you right now the reason why they start accusing you and things of that sort is because once they start to focus on their problems, it's hard to stop. And then I get paranoid that it will get even worse, falling into anxiety, thinking about what you doing, how you doing it, and who you doing it with. So that's what caused them to start playing a detective, to start snooping, to start dirt digging on you, to try to figure out what you have going on and what angle they'll be able to come in on. Look at this, the Four Swords. So this is, I'm learning how to practice self-care and rest when I feel overwhelmed. It's nice to stop working for just a while and just enjoy being. I feel like that's your energy. This Four Swords energy. Because you definitely put in a lot of work when it came down to this connection. So we're going to slide that right under graduation day. Leveling up, lessons learned, acquired wisdom. I feel like, yeah, your brain could have been going non-stop, like clockwork, because it's like you always had to stay in an energy of working on yourself to make sure that you didn't fall back into maybe that victim mentality, or fall back into the mindset of how you were when you were all in your head about what could have been going on or what actually went on with this connection with this person here. It's like, yeah, you don't want to do that. Look, the Ten of Pentacles, yeah, because you focus on this. Some of you focused on building your brand. Some of you are focused on starting a brand. Some of you are focused on creating, being more creative with the brand that you have. It's a lot that's going on here. My family is very dear to me, and I want you as a part of it, but also to build a new one in which I can provide for all of your needs. Collective, sadly enough, this is this person. They see you in this energy. Now they want to talk about matching this energy with you. Now they want to talk about, coming up out of this Nine of Swords energy and going straight into the Ten of Swords energy with you, because they see that you already then leveled up in some type of way. Now this person is still referring to you as their family, and they want you to know that this is how they view you, this is how they deem you, and this is how they see you. And like I said, you could be the one that got this person pregnant, or you could have been the one to have a baby for this person. This is the person that's screaming this family dynamic stuff here, collective. I just don't know. But there's a wall up with you. It's like you're not even really hearing anything this person is saying. Maybe you're just going to let this person vent, you know. Maybe you're just going to let this person just talking, because your mind is already made up about what it is that you want to do, and you already said that. Okay, with the Four Swords energy being here, you could have communicated this to this person, but at the same time you're still guarded. Look at this. Look what came out here. We got the Empress and Judgment. Baby, listen, you like I said, the color yellow could be significant, but you're gonna let this person speak, collective. But that don't mean that you letting them speak, so it's not like you're gonna be listening to respond, okay, to say the least. All right, we have the Empress. I was so deprived of feminine touch in my life to feel safe and nurtured. I'm no longer afraid of this, and I'm ready to embrace it. I told you, you graduated, and this is the reason why you have this wall up, and you're going to be telling this person this exact thing, okay? That you were deprived of feminine touch, and it could have even been from them because they had other options, and they was worrying about that one get a turn, that one get a turn, and this one get a turn. You know, it's like this person was trying to round you up with other individuals. And listen, the sad thing is, it don't matter if you are a man or a woman. They have women like this too. Okay? It's not just a man. So, like I said, it's just energy. Just take it as it resonates to your story. But, however, I definitely feel like this is an Empress energy that's speaking to a masculine energy, letting this person know that I was deprived of feminine energy, or this could just be you. This could be the way that you actually just feel about yourself. I don't feel like you're going to be in the energy of explaining anything else to this person. Okay? But for some of you, you may. Just out of the kindness of your heart. Or just because you really mean it and you standing on business when it come down to you this time around. Because your lessons are learned. So this is, I was so deprived of feminine touch in my life to feel safe and nurtured. I'm no longer afraid of this, and I'm ready to embrace it. And that's what you're doing. And that's the reason why you're hard to reach. And that is the judgment for this person here. This is the type of person that was out listening to other people about this connection, you know, telling other people, telling them not to talk to you, not to be with you. And this person was definitely listening to the advice of all of these individuals here. But at the same time, this person never stopped watching you. It's like this is not adding up. This is not making any sense. In the past, I was making choices in a careless or superficial way. Now I feel I have a higher duty, and everything I do must have a deep meaning. And that's the way you feel, said the Empress. Okay? Said the Empress, this is how you are coming. March 20th could be significant, or the 3rd or the 20th could be significant for someone here. So when it comes down to this single and ready to mingle energy, it's like this is, you're moving forward. You're moving forward in that energy. What do we have? Look, the 8 of Cups. Listen, you're moving forward in that energy. Okay? I don't know how to deal with intense emotions, so I walk away and try to distract myself with other things. And I feel like this is what this person is going to say to you. And you're going to say, okay, that's fine. Okay? You're going to let that person know, okay, that's fine. We have the Page of Swords energy here. And I don't know why it flew on top and knocked up. I'm becoming more curious about you and who you really are. But also I feel inspired to learn new skills and read more books. Now this person want to be curious about who you are now. It's not making sense. It's not making sense. Yeah, something is going on with this person. I really feel like this person having a meltdown. From the way these messages are coming out to clarify, yeah, we have the High Priestess energy here. I'm starting to see more clearly the lies and the mask of those around me. It's sad, but at least I can also see the gifts of our connection. This is so you. That's in this single and ready to mingle energy. Divine, Demir, Feminine is written all over that. Because whatever connection you have with this person, I feel like this is a response to this energy, this Page of Swords energy that this person is in reference to, you know, this knocked up energy here. You know, mothering or expecting or, you know, delivering, you know, or impregnating. You know, I feel like that's going to be your response to this person. Like I said, you definitely going to be in this assertive energy. But you already saw this person mask. You already did. So what do we have for key player? Queen of Pentacles. I'm starting to find balance between my financial and emotional life. I am more open to cuddle you, to hold you, and to kiss you. And this came out in the reverse. Honestly, it did. But I took all the rest of them in the upright. Okay? Because I feel like when it comes down to this energy, it's something that could be going on with this individual financially. And with Queen of Pentacles coming out in the reverse, for you, Divine Demir Masculine, I definitely feel like you were dealing with someone, they are viewing you as a key player now because they done fell on hard terms. They're not where they want to be financially, and this could be a reason why they want to spin the block and come towards you. For you, Divine Feminine, with Divine Demir Feminine, with the Queen of Pentacles coming out in the reverse, this could be a King of Pentacles energy in the reverse that's viewing you as an important person now that played an essential role in their life, and you are someone that's irreplaceable to this person. But this person is not thinking that they went towards a new boo and that's where you're going to, you know, because it's not going to be them. It's not. Now they want to talk about family with the Ten of Pentacles energy being here, and you already tapped into the energy of wanting a new love or learning. You know, you could be learning more about a new love, or you just flirting with new loves, or new loves are flirting with you, and it's like you are embracing that energy. Yeah, look, we had a Seven of Cups that came out. You cannot make this up. Seven of Cups. And look, this person I want you in this energy. This person I want you in this energy. It says, since I can't control you, I prefer to daydream of perfect interactions between us, whether you agree with me. That don't say whether. Since I can't control you, I prefer to daydream of perfect interactions between us where you agree with me. So it's just like weather, okay? And that's your energy. That's your energy surrounding this Seven of Cups energy. Because you already knew that you couldn't control this person, because the only thing that this person was fixated on was tapping into the energy of freaking mind control here when it came down to you. So yeah, I don't even think you guys are ready for this message, because again, I feel like it's going to be triggering to you. And I'm talking about the message from this person, the one that want to talk to you. I think it's gonna be triggering to you because this person waited so freaking long. You know, they acted like a coward. You know, when it came down to this connection, they waited so long to try to come in and try to give you semi-closure, you know, by wanting to hold a conversation. And I feel like that's like lame. Look, karmics, okay? And on top of this person being a player and choosing karmic energies over you, third parties, haters, and you learned your lesson. You learned your lesson. And the thing is, the grass is not green on the other side where this person is. As you can see, the side that they're on, but the grass over there is not so green. You see? And that's what this person went, that's what they found out. Okay, and now they sitting somewhere scared. Okay? They're sitting in this blues energy. The color blue could be significant. Scared, heavy emotions, and dealing with mental distress because they feel like you are in this single and ready to mingle energy, that you graduated from this connection and that you are on to a new boo. Look at this. One got left behind. This person could be feeling like you're the one that got away, you know, and they don't like that. It's saying courtship, consistently dating, romance, and passion. And I feel like this is what you guys are fixated on, being in this energy with whoever this new boo is. But as long as it's new for you, okay? And but it's like whatever this person, I don't, like I said, when they reach out, they ain't gonna have nothing much to say, because whatever they just said just now, it really wasn't adding up. Okay, it wasn't making any sense at all, you know. And I feel like this person just want to have a reason to try to stop you. Yeah, look, we are reading up. So this is more so of doing research, learning more, gaining insight. So this is someone that's snooping, you know, they digging for dirt, they making these false accusations about you, and they're trying to gain more insight on what it is that you're doing and where you going. What do we have for the spirit? Thank you. Tiptoeing. Look, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. So you called this person out for exactly who they are. We got tiptoeing here. Avoiding getting caught, acting shady, and sneaking around. This is what they've been doing the entire time. This is what they've been doing in this player energy with these karmic energies the entire time. And you, like I said, you have receipts. You have proof. You were able to feel or see, these energies, or even probably smell these energies on this person. Okay? Evidence. Guilty is charged, exposed. So this person got exposed to you, and again, that's what caused you to graduate. What else we have? Look, some of them had lipstick stains, patchy marks, smelling like somebody's stanky ass perfume or stank ass cologne. You know what I'm talking about? Or even smelling like somebody else stink ass breath somewhere on their body. Something you realize, okay, and that was it for you. The infidelity, the caught cheating, the betrayal. How many things about cheating gonna come out in one freaking deck? Player, tiptoeing, third parties, receipts, lipstick stains. All of this dirt that this person did, knocked up, new boo, whining and dining. It could have even been this person that was out whining and dining, taking these karmic energies out on dates and doing everything with these karmic energies that you wanted to do, or that they could have been doing with you when they had you. This person is not right, and you don't want to hear from this clown. Look at this, turning up. We got party animals, sex, drugs, alcohol, surface pleasures. This is what this person was tapped into. And like I said, this person could have somebody pregnant. Or expecting, however you want to call it. Look, we have cleanse. Okay, key player. And for some of you, if this person don't, you know that this lifestyle can definitely or potentially lead up to this person having someone knocked up. Okay, this person could have been turned up while you were expecting a child. They could have been emotionally abusing you when you were pregnant with their child. This person could have did the most to you. And it's the reason why you don't want to talk to this person at all. And that can be the things that's triggering to you. The fact that how this person tried to treat you when you were pregnant with their child, this person did not care. Okay? They could have been on drugs, alcohol. It's just a lot that was going on with this individual here. To where they treated you in the worst way. And one thing about a woman, they will never forget how you treated them when they were carrying your child. Never. They'll never forget. They'll never forget that. They will never forget the way that they were treated. Look at this. Karmic lessons and spiritual gifts. Okay? So you are viewing this connection with this person. It's over. It's history. It was a karmic lesson for you that you graduated from. You definitely did. You absolutely graduated from this connection with this person here. And you don't have any plans on wanting to redo, a restart, a do-over, none of that. But I feel like this person is not going to leave you alone because they're guilty. And their conscience is messing with them. They're operating off a guilty conscience. They know what they did. But this person battling demons. Something is going on with this person. If this is somebody that emotionally abused you while you were pregnant, this is somebody that experienced nothing but abuse their whole life. Look, feelings, okay? And like I said, you will never forget how this person made you feel, okay? Everything wasn't like peaches and cream with this individual like they were trying to make it out to be. This person is a freaking monster behind the freaking scenes. And that's why you don't want nothing to do with them. And that's why they think that they can flex their control by still trying to hold you against your will or come in whenever they want after you already let go. Yeah, look, we have turning your back. You already let go. You already let go of this situation. Whatever receipts you found out or whatever your intuition told you about this person, you believed it and you moved away from this individual. Yeah, look, toxic lifestyle, drinking. And this could be a reason why you don't want to talk to them. They're probably going to try to reach out to you while they're in their feelings on a drunk night or something like that, collective. You're going to have 1-2 minute shots or something Then they're going to want to try to talk to you, you know. And that's the reason why their words probably going to be coming out wrong, like it was coming out, like it wasn't making sense. This person is not going to be making no sense. So be careful of that. Be careful of this person trying to talk to you to try to, you know, pull on your energy because they going through it. What is this person going through? Look at this. Look, Queen B. Be careful, Queen. Be careful. We got the Empress and the Queen that came out. Be careful. Okay? This person know who you are. Secure, confident, a boss. Okay? And career focused. Be careful. Now they in their feelings about you being a key player. Now they realize that you're irreplaceable. But you already cleansed from this person. You already went through a detox. You already went through the purge. You know, you purged this person out of your system. Some of you could be celibate because you wanted to purge this person out of your system. So, yeah, look, Jezebel, I'm telling you. Okay? Man or woman. And it's the reason why you went through a purge, to get this person, the residue of this person up out of you. Okay? That's what you did. That's what you did. And I feel like you went ghost after that. Or you stayed to yourself. There was no intimacy with this person. You could have been refusing to let this person see you, talk to you, any of that. Even if they tried to, you know, start something new and then come try to spin a block and think that you were going to be intimate with them. No. What else we have? Look, Psycho. Listen, collective. Listen. We have Jezebel and we have Psycho. Crazy ex, obsessed, won't let go. Of who? Divine, Demure, Feminine. They don't want to let you go. They don't want to let you go. What else? Self-love. Okay? But you already started pouring whatever you felt for this person into you. DMF. Into you. Look, secret accounts. And so they playing detective. They're doing research. They're trying to gain insight and watch you from secret accounts. No matter what you're on, this person is watching you. And you can feel it. You can feel this person watching you. Cycles. Look at this. Look what came out. Round and round. Cycles, triggers, and lessons. And then we have closing this cycle here. So, yeah. This is what's going on here. You are closing this cycle of going through the cycle with someone, being triggered because you learned your lesson. And it's with karmic lesson being out here and lessons learned being out here. This is how you are now able to close this cycle with this person, and they know it. That's why they want to talk. They're scared, they have heavy emotions, and they're going through mental distress because you're single and ready to mingle. And they know you are, baby. They know you are. Look at this. Shady. And they real shady about it. They real shady about it. They can even be feeling like you're being shady because you don't want to let your guard down, or because you don't want to let them back in and have this family dynamic with you. Then I tell you, with the Ten of Pentacles energy, this is what they thought, that they'll be able to go do all of this and come in, you know what I'm saying, jeopardize this family, your family. They're no longer considered family. They walked out on this family dynamic right here. So they're not a part of this. Man or woman, they're not a part of this. You see? They're not a part of this. And look, they seem so well brokenhearted. Okay? But the thing is, this could have caused you heartbreak. For you to have to muster up the nerve to be able to put yourself in a position to move on and move away from someone that you thought that you were going to possibly be with for the rest of your life. This is about the only thing that you guys had in common. This person broke your heart by walking away from this family dynamic, and they're heartbroken now because you don't want to accept them back into a family dynamic to screw you guys over again. It's not just you that's going to be hurting as a result of this person coming in and out in that night energy. There's a child here, okay? Two, that's going to feel it. And the first time this person walked away from this family dynamic, or the second time, however many chances, even third time for some of you, they didn't care about how a child felt. They never cared. They never cared. Even if they say they cared, they never cared. And even if they say they cared about you, that's why they left. This person is not being honest. Okay? I'm going to shuffle pop the question, but I do see it. Look, jackass. Some of them feeling like a jackass from not popping the question to you. Okay? I'm not going to take those out because that's not making sense either. But some of them truly are. Okay? That could just be for these distorted masculines out here. Or something about a ring could be significant. They feeling like a jackass for not giving you what you want. Or what you wanted when you wanted it. Look, backstab. Yay. Okay? And backstabbing you too. They know that's the reason why you closed this cycle. Because you were dealing with heartbreak. Okay? You went through a lot of pain from the deception, the mind games, and the love bombing. And that's all this person was doing, love bombing you, love bombing his whole entire family. Because they thought they were that good. And now whoever these children are, this child that's a part of this family, they don't even want anything to do with this person. Okay? Because however you guys' family dynamic was, it's like maybe you guys could have had some type of bond. Maybe you guys thought you guys were so tight that this bond wouldn't ever break. Like you guys were bonded, you guys were locked in, and all it took was for one person to tear down this whole family dynamic, and they carrying that guilt because they know that it was all on them. Because whoever was a part of this family, they still around. You guys are still here. You still there. This person is the one that's absent. And so it's weighing on them heavily, collective. Yep, look, love, hate relationship, you got rid of that too. Because that wasn't even healthy for this family dynamic with the child or the children to see either. You know, and for many of you, especially you, Divine Feminine, with you being out here, the Empress came out and Divine Demir Feminine came out. So with that being said, that means that, you know, if you have daughters, or even if you have a son, or sons, but however, but specifically daughters, you couldn't allow a distorted masculine to treat you in this type of way. And you have daughters that's growing up, and they're gonna think that's okay for a man to come into their life and treat them that way. You understand what I'm saying? Like they're gonna be repeating some type of cycle of something that was never supposed to be. So this is the reason why you had to walk away from this situation and close the door, especially if you have a daughter or daughters. Okay? They gotta know that at the end of the day, that you were not one of those that was gonna sit around and be disrespected and played, you know, by a man, and thinking that when they grow up, you know, that's how they had to receive. It's like that's what they needed to accept in order to have a man around or with them. No way. Okay? They have great men out here that can be a great role model. But, you know, you just have to do some research and give it some time, you know. But at the end of the day, it wasn't this situation. And the sad thing is, it doesn't matter if this person was the father or not. You know, sometimes you got to remove your children from a father too. They can be harmful to children too. And if you have a son, there are sons, there's no way you should be in this queen energy, divine feminine, and your son's viewing you as a queen, but the man that you're with, that's supposed to be your man, is not treating you as such in front of your sons. So therefore, your sons is not going to be leading by example, because this person didn't know how to lead by example. So whoever they get with, they're not going to treat them as a queen. No. So it could have been a deal breaker all across the board. Okay, so it's a no for you. All right, that's not healthy behavior when you openly cheat and have other people. You know what I'm saying? And your children is sitting there watching you and they know what's going on. You know, so no, or your child. And for some of you, you may not have no children. Okay, it could just be you may have nieces, you may have nephews that look up to you. You know, and they watching how this go on, and you know it could be anything like that. Six of Cups energy is here. So this is nostalgia, old friends, and innocence. Like I said, and the whole child came out. They are watching, and they were watching. And let me tell you something about these children. They know these children are smarter than some of these adults. You understand what I'm saying? Maybe they don't know how to articulate their words, but some of them do. You know, maybe they don't know how to articulate their words, but some of them do. So what else we have came out here? The Knight of Cups, person still in night energy. We have the Star here, okay? And then we have the Four Swords energy. Why these keep falling? And the Sun in the reverse. Person is unhappy. Okay, let's see. Hold on a second, guys. This person is unhappy. Remember, we stopped right there. Those just fell. High Priestess. You know, I want to... What I'm going to do, when you guys send 5, I'm going to answer 2. I'm going to give you one of these, and I'm going to give you an angel answer. All right, so... Why this came out? Queen of Swords, honest, protective, and quirky. So we got the Queen of Swords here for you, High Priestess. Okay? So what I get from this is honest, protective, and quirky. Okay? I don't know if this person is an air sign or not, but that's what I get. Okay? So they're being honest about something. So it's the guy, High Priestess, speaking to right now. The right is this person, hold on, let me start over. Is this person the High Priestess divine partner? Something came out. We got abundance. I gotta do that over though. I gotta do you one more. Improving health, romance. I was trying to get a clear answer, but yay. Okay, yes, this person is big happy changes, romance, weight. That means stay the course, romance, improving health, and abundance, and honest. Yay. You damn right. Damn right he is. But you already knew that, Spirit is saying. You already knew the answer to that. You felt it in your spirit. And that's what I'm saying. That's why some of you guys got to get this general, these are general messages, okay? So, yeah. So, sometimes it could be your person. Sometimes it may not be. But just know that the option is open for you guys to ask y'all a question. If you send 199, you get one answer. That's it. But if you send 5, I do 2 for you guys, okay? So, congratulations to you, High Priestess. All right, baby? Yes. We congratulate. We don't hate. Okay? We congratulate. We don't hate. And like I said, this is for thousands of people. All right? So it's going to vary. It's going to vary. And sometimes that's why it's important for you to ask questions. You can't be afraid because you could be picking up on energy and it's not even, you know, it don't have nothing to do with you. Because this is a general message. And some of you, you know beyond a shadow of doubt that it's for you. You know what you know. You know, so just take it as it resonates. And that's why that's a thing. All right. So this one, let's see. Yeah, so, yeah, this person here, they went a little too far. Look, goodbye. I'm telling you. Listen. You're saying goodbye to whoever this is. Like I said, this distorted masculine, because we got divine feminine out here. Okay, we have Queen Bee, and we had the Empress that came out. So whoever this energy is, yeah, you saying goodbye. Look, oh my goodness, for some of you, twin flame. Oh goodness. I mean, that's what journey you guys are on. And that's the reason why some of you got this wall up, because you know that this person know and knew that you guys were this. They knew. And if they didn't know, remember we got doing research, learning more, gaining insight. They found out. And they still decided to go with whatever moves they were going with. And now they're somewhere feeling like shit. Look at this. Okay? Yes, they are. A man and a woman. A man and a woman. Is there anything else from this deck, Holy Spirit? A man and a woman. Love child. Some of them had a freaking child. Okay, with someone else. Somebody you could be married to had a child with someone else. And we got legal matters here. Or we got criminal paternity. Somebody, like I said, somebody could have been saying that it was or something like that. But we got somebody could have broke the law in regards to paternity. That's what criminal paternity means. Divorce, property. Some of you divorcing this person because they got a love child. And this person could have put them on child support. It could be something as small as a traffic ticket that this person's going through, or dealing with, or it's criminal paternity. They fighting with a whole nother fucking karmic energy behind a fucking child. Like, make that make sense. And this person still ain't learned a lesson. And you know it's a man, because many times women learn their lesson and they move around. And I'm just being honest, divine masculines, in case you wanted to know. Many times women look at a situation from every angle and accept it for what it is. Men, they always like to return. At some point, it don't matter how much time go on, they like to return. And that hinders them from learning the lesson that they actually supposed to learn, because the only thing on their mind is manly things. Oh, I'll give them time to calm down, and some of them will wait years, and then pop back up. I don't know, but when a woman is gone, she's gone. When a woman is gone, she's gone. And I feel like this is what this person is learning now. Okay, or maybe that's the reason why they want to speak to you. But they're trying to catch you before you get too far gone. You know what I'm talking about? Get lost in the woods type shit. What do we have? Thug. Yeah, oh my God. I don't know why I say lost in the woods. But because listen, some of you were dealing with a thug. This person could be thinking crazy. We already got psycho out here. Please not let it be none of us. Holy Spirit. Protect us from this psycho. The whole entire collective. Because I tell you, whether it's a man or woman, these people get mad when they can't have their way. And nowadays, I'm starting to see a lot of stuff that's going on, even on YouTube. There's a lot of women that's, taking men out. You know what I'm saying, collective? From playing with their heart, they love, or cheating, or stepping out. So people need to get it together. People need to get it together, baby. And somebody's not going to take this well, that you moving away from this connection. Because they're not going to be able to get you back, especially if you're a divine demure feminine. They're not going to be able to get you back. And they're going to want to go freaking psycho. But they're the ones that did this. Police station. Look at this. Collective. Do you hear me? What else? Under pressure is here. Love message. If you don't accept this love message that this person is trying to drop in your lap or tell you, this twin flame person, this person that got thug mentality some type of way. We got police station here because you're saying goodbye. They're feeling like shit. They still trying to hold on. They feel like you guys are just in separation, reflecting, soul searching, or going through some type of issues. But they don't understand that you didn't say good freaking bye to this connection. They under pressure. They dealing with the harsh decision. And not, like I said, they feel like time's running out. So this is somebody, man, I don't know, collective. Because this is somebody, they bumping heads. Okay? They feel like you guys just going through a season of bumping heads with each other. We got shocking news in the reverse. So you guys are not surprised by the way that this person is reacting. Maybe you even told this person that, listen, when I'm gone, I'm gone. And I already know how you're going to react. But for me, I want to clarify this with another deck. This psycho energy. What else? Look, we got a shame that came out. Okay? What else fell out? Look, blocked. This somebody, you can have this person blocked. Jezebel. Secret accounts. Ashamed. This message. This twin flame. Closing this cycle and goodbye. And taking divine feminine. Because she came out one too many times. Let's clarify these and see what's going on here. Because I feel like you guys need to know. Okay? About what's happening here. Oh, and karmics. Let's keep them out. They want to be relevant. Let's keep them out so you guys can find out what the gag is in regards to these karmic energies. I just can't believe this person. Okay? I guess we can leave Queen Bee up here. We definitely leaving those out. The ones that came out already. So let's see where these fall at real quick, collective. Oh, wow. It came out by itself. Shocking news. So there's some type of shocking news here. Okay? That came out. I'm trying to find something else to clarify with. We ain't getting no tarot. Let's see. With what? Which ones do I have? Oh. There's some shocking news that's coming out. All right. Sitting up here. Okay, so these were already marinating. Let's see. This is a lot going on here. So we have shocking news. So let's get some clarifiers out here with these that I kept out to see where they fall. Okay, player, Jezebel. Do you see how Jezebel came out to clarify player? Okay, so we got mind control and then we got shocking news for mind control. Then we got player, and Jezebel came out to clarify player. Okay, what do we have for detective? Thank you. Secret accounts. Secret accounts. It's clarifying detective. What about graduation day? First one out, twin flames. Okay. This one clarified itself. Okay, goodbye fell right under on top of cuffing season. Okay. What do we have for brick wall? do we have for brick wall? Thank you. Divine feminine. Okay. We literally got 2. Closing this cycle. Ooh. Y'all is not playing, baby. What do we have for knocked up? It fell out. Oh. Crazy ex. Okay. This could be the one that got you knocked up, but I don't know. They could have got somebody else knocked up, but we're going to find out what's happening. Uh-oh. Look. We got key player. I don't know how these came out. I got to reshuffle. What do we have for key player? Oh. It came right back out. Karmics. Okay? I should have just left it there. Karmics and something else came out with it. Okay? Was it Karmics and I forgot which one it was. I want to say police station, but it may come out. One more came out with the karmic code. Which one was that, Holy Spirit? Please and thank you. Okay, thanks. We got police station. Oop. Ciao. I don't know. What do we have for new boo? Love message. Anything else for new boo? What do we have for family? Oh. We got blocked. Anything else for new boo? This one? Ashamed. Guilt, embarrassed, and wrong. And with family, Queen B. So what's happening here, you guys? Somebody here is, they're shocked behind something with in regards to this shocking news, this mind control. That something is happening here. So let's see what that is. What is this shocking news and mind control, Holy Spirit? The King of Pentacles. I'm going to take that one because all of these came out. We have the King of Pentacles energy here. Realistic, dependable, providing, wealth, leadership. Okay, what does this have to do with it came right back out. Do you understand? We got the High Priestess here, but it came out like this. Logic, evidence, doubt, secrets, ignorance. So the shocking news is some of you may even find out that this person was using finances to actually, maybe they were even tapping into the energy of paying these Jezebel energy something here. Okay, they was using their status, they were using their leadership, and we're dealing with this High Priestess energy in the reverse, which is right next to Jezebel. So, like I said, with evidence being here, some of you may be receiving some type of evidence or something that they did with a Jezebel spirit, always going to be coming to the forefront. Okay? Yeah. I feel like something that was done in silence is going to be coming to the forefront here. Okay? So what do we have for player and Jezebel? 6 of Cups. So, mind you, whoever this person is could be a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy, or we got Cancer energy. Somebody can have a Cancer moon. So we got player, Jezebel. We got the 6 of Cups energy. And we got the Star energy here. Okay? So, when it comes down to this energy, it say childhood memories, innocence, joy, playful, carefree, and nostalgic energy. And then we got disappointed, doubt, despair. Okay? So, something happened with this person's childhood. Some of you going to be finding out all of this stuff goes together. That you're going to be finding out that something went on in this person's childhood. And this is the reason why they are the way that they are today in regards to, playing the field, not looking to settle, seeking options and dealing with these Jezebel spirits. But I need more on that. So we have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, Aquarius energy, with the star energy being in the reverse. Yeah, we got the Seven of Wands energy. Okay? And then we got the Six of Pentacles. So it's like this person want to try to say that all of this occurred because, you know, they didn't stand their ground before. Like, they didn't set boundaries before. Okay? Whoever this person is, we got competition, challenge, struggle, conviction. All right? And then we got giving and receiving, fairness. Okay, so this person, they make something fair, something about their childhood they want to try to bring to the forefront, but I don't believe that at all. Okay, about something that causes this person to be the way that they are the way that they are because this was their own choice to be in this energy. So they definitely was giving and receiving with a Jezebel spirit, like I said here. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or Aquarius energy. Okay? They definitely was giving and receiving. Whether it's this person or this Jezebel spirit, take it as it resonates, or this person could even be the Jezebel. I don't know. But they gonna try to blame something on there like it's some type of shocking news. But they're only gonna be saying that because you know, trying to gain or regain some type of mind control, but that's not gonna work. Okay, they've been watching you long enough to see how they should be able to come in and try to, you know, feed this nonsense to you. But I don't think that is actually gonna work. Someone name could be Snoop. Someone name could be Destiny here. Someone could live in Austin, Texas, or someone name could be Austin. Okay, we got one that came out here. Look at this. We got a Queen of Cups energy in the reverse, secret accounts. Okay, so I feel like this person didn't want you to find out. Yeah, look, that they were watching you from some type of secret account. We got the Nine of Pentacles energy here. Okay, and it's like whatever this is that they saw, you could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces that they were watching or something like that, collective, but whatever this is that they actually saw, it's like it made them become extremely insecure, withdrawn, moody. Okay, maybe this person is weak, needy, and shallow. Okay, and they see you in this energy right here, this Nine of Pentacles energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. You've been tapping into self-care, satisfaction. You know, this person feel like you living in luxury, whoever you are. Okay, this is how this person feels. And they're feeling like they're stuck, trapped somewhere, feeling codependent. I can't make it up. Look at this. We got the Five of Wands energy that popped out here. Okay? So this is arguments, competition, tension, disagreements. Somebody here could be a Leo. Heavy Leo energy. Because this is the second time I saw Leo. I see Aries. I see Taurus. Heavy Taurus energy. Heavy Cancer energy. Okay? Heavy Cancer energy. Gemini. Heavy Gemini energy too. Okay? But however, when it comes down to this detective and Snoop and the digging for dirt, somebody watching the Queen of Cups that's in the Nine of Pentacles energy, and it's a whole lot of conflict going on. This person feel like you placing them in competition. Okay? They feeling like you left them now, like you moved away from this situation. That could be shocking news to you too. Because like I told you guys in the beginning, this is somebody that's trying to shift the energy here and try to turn everything on you. You know, whoever this person is. Maybe they even told this to other individuals here. You know, definitely somebody, twin flame. What do we have for twin flame? All of these popped out. What do we have for graduation day in twin flame? King of Wands. Okay? It's like, yeah, we got Scorpio, Sagittarius energy. We got leader, visionary, successful, natural born leader, entrepreneur. Okay, like I said, some of you guys could have graduated and started something. Okay, and this is how this person is viewing you again, as someone that's in this Nine of Pentacles energy, someone that's going to be moving towards another connection, showing empathy, compassion to nurture another connection, and they don't like it at all. This is someone that's extremely jealous about this, whoever your twin flame is. And with divine feminine coming out to clarify this brick wall, it definitely could be an emperor energy. And how I know is because the King of Wands came out. This is the king here. Okay, this person is now they want to say that they want to step up and, you know, be a leader and lead this connection and guide this connection. They have, you know, this foresight. Like they foreseen the future when it came down to this connection with you and them. But I don't know. Look, the freaking tower. Listen, the tower is here. I don't know. Aries energy, heavy Aries energy, okay? Heavy Aries energy, a Leo or Sagittarius. There's a tower on this situation. Upheaval, reality, disaster, sudden change, chaos, and revelation. But something is being revealed to this person. I'm gonna really take revelation. That's the reason why this tower came out, because you already put up this brick wall as a defense mechanism. And you in this divine feminine energy here. Yeah, look, you look. We have the hermit here. Introspection, enlightenment, wisdom. I'm telling you, you already got the acquired wisdom. Somebody's name could be Akir. Okay? Akir. Or Kia. Alright? But you already have the wisdom and the knowledge to understand why you are in the energy that you're in. Look, we had a deck card. You could be a Scorpio, Virgo, Scorpio energy. Okay, you already know why you're in this energy. You already transformed. This is the deck card speaks of endings. Okay, the deck card speaks of endings, collective. So there's some type of ending here that's actually happening at this time. Okay. Yeah, so we have the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. And that's clarifying cuffing season. You saying goodbye and closing this cycle with someone that was greedy, materialistic, possessive, you know, controlling. Okay, this person was extremely controlling here. And remember, the first one came out as mind control. That's backfiring on this person. Okay, we got the strength card here. I'm telling you, heavy Leo energy, Capricorn energy, or Leo energy, okay? Or you can be one of these signs. Take it as it resonates. But with the strength card coming out, it's like they can't believe that you mustered up the strength and the nerve to move away from this situation. That you literally say goodbye to the situation and you close the freaking cycle here. They cannot believe this at all. And for some of you, you didn't have a choice but to tap into this energy and boss up your life, because somebody here could have got someone pregnant. Look who's sitting out here the whole time. I ain't even see it. Look at this. Look who joined the Emperor. Not only do we have divine feminine, I told you, with twin flames being out here, this is somebody, Emperor. This person has showed up. And don't forget, we got who's that peeking through your window looking at us right here. I see 191, 119. Okay? Angel numbers. Look at this person. Crazy, obsessed, won't move on. It's definitely somebody's Emperor energy here. How ironic that I noticed that it was sitting there face down. This person been hiding. This person been passing around your house or some collective if they know where the hell you stay at. Like, real talk, that's what's going on. Because it was just sitting right here face down. I don't even know when it came out. I don't know what it came out with the rest of these that came out. So it could have went anywhere. But when I noticed it clarified, got somebody knocked up, and Psycho X right here. So for some of you, this is your Psycho X. This is exactly who this is. Every time around this time, this internet start tripping, bro. I don't know. It's not even letting me rewind. Okay. What else do we have going on here? Queen of Wands. And the Six of... Child. Why does it say Queen of Wands in the reverse and the Six of Wands came out in the reverse to clarify? Knocked up, crazy ex, Emperor energy. Divine masculine, this Emperor energy, You could have a Queen of Wands that's this crazy ex that you knocked up. Take it as it resonates. Okay? That's in the Six of Wands energy in the reverse and Divine Feminine. This Emperor energy could have been dealing with a crazy obsessed ex that they got locked up. You understand what I'm saying? That's this Queen of Wands in the reverse. And we have this Six of Wands in the reverse. Heavy fire energy. Okay? This person could be a fire sign energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But however, we have aggressive, demanding, dramatic, bitchy, cold-hearted, jealous, hot-tempered, okay? That someone that live in doubt with the Six of Wands energy that's destroyed, ignored, failure, broken promises, fame hungry. This was the karmic. Because I tell you right now, this Emperor energy is viewing you as a key player right here. And then we got karmics right here. Not even just this Emperor. These karmics are viewing you in the same light. Like you a key player to this person. And we got Psycho that's right on the side of karmic. I just realized that these two align. These two is right on the side of each other. This person been dealing with some type of crazy motherfucker that they didn't have the nerve to tell you about. And that can be the plot twist here. This is the reason why shocking news could have came out here. This is the reason why this person been saying they want to talk to you from the beginning to tell you that, listen, this is not the energy that I've been in. This is the energy that somebody been in that did not want to let me go. So the plot twist is now maybe they wanted money from this person, or maybe they just simply didn't want you to be with this person, because we did get Jezebel that came out to clarify this player. So I'm getting so many messages right now. This is going multiple ways right now for me. Six of Pentacles energy over here by the Jezebel spirit. So that lets me know that this Jezebel spirit wanted this person to breadcrumb you and not give you any type of equal give and take. Okay? None whatsoever. And who are you, this past life love? Okay, they knew that you were, they knew that, look, we got the Six of Cups that came out in the upright. Then we got the Seven of Wands. This person tried to set boundaries with this person. Okay? We got Scorpio and Leo energy in the upright. We got Aquarius energy in the reverse. Somebody tried to set boundaries with this energy. We got Taurus energy here for the Six of Pentacles. Okay? So there's a Taurus that could be a Jezebel or Aquarius energy here. Okay? And that's just period. Or this person was given to you. Oh, man. They couldn't really give to you. Especially if you were this Leo or this Scorpio, they couldn't really give to you. Maybe they wanted to, but they couldn't, because this person, baby, look, a Taurus or Aquarius energy is a Jezebel spirit that was holding on to this person. And it could even be a Leo too. And they was keeping a whole lot of conflict and competition. The pick-me's over here. Okay? A whole lot of conflict and competition going on here. These energies watch you from secret accounts too. That's why we got detective and secret accounts that came out twice. And they're viewing you in this energy here. Whoever you are, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, but heavy on a Capricorn energy. Or we got Gemini, Cancer. They could be a Gemini or Cancer. You could be, take it as it resonates. But Pisces energy, Scorpio energy, they sitting up here watching you. They watched you move on. Okay? And they thought that they were successful. They watched you move on from a twin flame. Okay? What else? A King of Wands. Sagittarius, Scorpio energy here. Okay? You guys can see the little signs on the side who is resonating with, right? And then we got the Tower. Aries energy. Okay? For some of you, there's an Aries that's freaking involved. Okay? That was trying to cause some type of upheaval. Okay? Because they wanted whoever this twin flame is, this King of Wands energy. Like I said, did I not say that this was the Emperor? And the Emperor was sitting here the whole entire time? But however, Yeah, because that just, yeah. So this Aries either didn't want a Sagittarius or a Scorpio to move towards their twin flame energy here. Okay? They try to call in a tower or cause some type of upheaval so a tower moment could actually happen. Because they want you to move away from this person so they could try to have an opportunity or a chance with you. But you were guarded towards this son of a gun too. You understand what I'm talking about? They didn't stand a freaking chance. But this is the reason why they did that. They know that you're a divine feminine. Especially if you were the Scorpio energy with the deck card that came out to clarify divine feminine. And what else came out? Virgo. Okay. And Leo. All three of these are in the upright. Okay. This someone that you could have closed the freaking cycle with. Yeah, look, in the Ten of Wands energy, whoever this is, they are in the Ten of Wands energy. Like I said, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Burden. This person is burdened by responsibility, stress, hard work. This person been trying to compete. Trying to compete with either with a divine feminine or an emperor energy. Okay? And it's been hard. It's been extremely hard. This person wanted to see you single here so that you can end up hooking up with them. It's somebody that they wanted you to hook up with them. Somebody you say goodbye to. Yeah, you close this cycle with whoever this is. Could be a Capricorn, Taurus, or a Virgo too. Four of Pentacles, a greedy individual here too. For some of you, this person could be a twin flame. For some of you, this is a karmic masculine or feminine. Okay? I feel like it's a combination of both. And this is the reason why you guys were confused. Because both of these energies was coming at you. And this is the shocking news. There is more than one of these energies out here. Remember, we got karmic spirits. Say karmics out here too. With the karmic energy showing. What is this? I can't make it up. Alright? Nine of Swords. Karmics out here too. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, they having nightmares, anxiety, they're overwhelmed, they're in fear, they're depressed, they're in despair, they're feeling hopeless over this connection that you're in because they know they found out that you and this person are twin flames. They were in disguise, child. This person could be psycho as fuck. Somebody could have had a child with this person. And they've been trying to hold this person against their will. They ain't been wanting to let this person go. Somebody's name could be Will, William, Wilbert, Willow. Yeah, that's the Queen of Wands energy in the reverse that we have right here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. That's aggressive and demanding. They were trying to get money from this person. Yeah, with the Emperor coming out, it says father here. Authority, structure, father figure. Okay, brave, bold, and command. This person needed to tap into that energy. And that's the reason why the Seven of Wands came up. They needed to set boundaries here. This is a whole freaking plot twist. But this person, they didn't know how to tell you that somebody was holding them hostage. Because they have a child with this person. Mm-hmm. Yay. What do we have? Yep, the Wheel of Fortune. Look at this. We got a Wheel of Fortune here. So this is a key player. You is this person. They're viewing you as their lucky charm. They're viewing you as someone that's receiving good karma. And look, we have destiny here. I said somebody's name is Destiny. Okay, we got life cycles. And we have chance, fate, and turning point. This somebody wanted a chance with you. But guess what? They were surrounded by multiple karmic energies. And they don't, look, romantic or platonic here. Okay? It's just karmics in general. It's what I'm getting. somebody gonna have to get some type of peace order against someone, or they had to, like they didn't want to, possibly because they have a child with this person, but this person is causing them to lose their freaking empress, this emperor energy here. You understand what I'm saying? They call this person's like, fuck this. This person is causing me to lose out on my divine feminine. Yeah, look at this. They closing this cycle, baby. Look, this person say tidy up. Clock that T. Okay, somebody's name could start with a T. What do we have? Yup, the magician in the reverse. Okay? Yeah, manipulation. Whoever this is, they were manipulating the hell out of someone. Look at this, the King of Cups. They was trying to manipulate the King of Cups. We already had a Queen of Cups out here. They was trying to manipulate this whole situation. Look who behind the King of Cups. The freaking Empress. Baby, listen. You can't make this up. You can't make this up at all. We got the King of Cups that came out for the Queen of Cups. And the freaking Emperor right here. And the Empress came out again in the upright. In the upright collective. This is a freaking power couple right here. This person been trying to protect you. Some of you don't even want to hear that shit. And that's the shocking news. That's the plot twist. That this person been trying to protect you from whoever this energy is. Because they were trying to talk to this energy. And talk this energy, out of writing a check that their ass couldn't cash. And that's only because they have a child with them. So they were really sparing this person and giving this person grace. Okay? Because whoever this is, whether it's your emperor or your empress, this person is in love with you. Okay? This person is in love with you. But these karmic energies out here, this person been protecting this Empress energy. You saw what came out. We got the King of Cups that came out. And then right after the King of Cups was the Empress. This person been protecting you with love against whoever the fuck these karmic ass people are. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. And the whole while, these karmic energies have been trying to trick you into making you think that, this person just disregarded you. And that's why love message came out. And that's why they're not letting go. Because you're not seeing the bigger picture. They don't give a rat's ass about these third parties, these haters, or these karmics. And now they done push this emperor energy too far. And that's why the emperor came out to clarify the karmics. Because they didn't push this person back against the freaking wall. As you can see, the only person been coming out is divine feminine. It's because they watching you. Because they know who you are to this person. So with that being said, and they know that with the Wheel of Fortune being here, that you guys got nothing but good luck and good fortune. They've been lying, saying that they've been pregnant for this person. It's been a whole lot of things going on. I'm talking about resurfaced karmic individuals here. Right? They was plotting and scheming the whole time because they were doing research on you and this person's connection. And they found out that twin flames is a real true thing. And they went in detective mode to see how they can tap into this karmic ass energy and stop this connection. Whether it's a karmic masculine you were dealing with or a karmic feminine you were dealing with. For all you know, these two motherfuckers could be working together. These karmic energies. Somebody from your past, somebody from this person's past, to stop you guys from coming into union because they still want a chance with the both of you, but separately. Right? But this person been protecting you, possibly from other onlookers, naysayers, family is out here, possibly even from family. Your family, their family, take it as it resonates. These jealous, ugly motherfuckers don't want y'all to be great. That's what the problem is. Because they're fucking nobodies. These funny looking motherfuckers. is mad because you guys are a power couple. It don't matter whose side is off. It don't matter. And I feel like that's the energy that this Emperor is in. Right? Now, if you think about all the ones of your side, their side, who in you guys is mixed, think about how the motherfuckers look. Weird as fuck. With their mad asses. Life is lifing on them. And neither one of y'all look like nothing that they tried to take y'all through. And they getting kicked up the ass by the universe. And yet and still, they still trying to cling on to life itself to ruin y'all life. Make that shit make sense. This person been protecting you from these fucking demons. You know, the ones that want to play like they crazy and play like they so sneaky and shit like that. Guess what? They got a bigger demon for every demon. And somebody is just coming to terms with that. They didn't want to get on that level. One of y'all already didn't give a fuck. And the other one was just trying to sped a ride to these motherfuckers. But somebody was already, and it could have been divine feminine, like, don't, zero fucks given. And her demure energy, you didn't give a fuck. And this person tried to play Captain Saver for all these people. And now they see why you were on the type of time that you were on. That you blocked every motherfucking body out of your life that came up against you or tried to come in your pathway and try to be in your mix. Mind your business. They today years old. They just getting why you did what you did. Now they fully understand. They didn't want to see it like that, though. And they know that it took you a while to get there, too. Both of you guys could be very family-oriented. But these funny-looking motherfuckers started hating. Worrying about you. Worrying about who this person with. Bitch, y'all is declining. Fuck is you talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Old, young, it don't matter. And not deteriorating, bitch. And y'all still going? They don't give a fuck. They don't want you and this person to have anything. That's what it is. When these motherfuckers said over my dead body, when they said over my dead body, I gotta be dead and gone, these motherfuckers meant that shit. Like, what? What do we have? The Hierophant, but they can't do nothing about this. They only hurt themselves. Confirmation. My baby in that coffin, and I know she healthy as an ox. But she in that coffin, and that's how some of these fuckers are. Coughing and everything, still trying to clear their throat, talk about you ain't going towards the divine feminine. Or you ain't going towards the divine masculine looking ass. I cannot. But this is ordained. This is ordained. There's nothing that they can do. If Spirit said this is going like the way it's supposed to go. Teaching, spirituality, tradition, spiritual wisdom, conformity, morality, ethics, forgiveness, compassion, and institutions is what they say this stand for. Right? But oh, we do know that this is spiritual teachings, but at the end of the day, this is marriage. They cannot break this. This is your kingdom spiritual worldly spouse. And not one person gonna be able to do nothing about it. But they trying so hard. I'm talking about these people looking old, and they could be young, old looking asses. Probably not even just old enough to look how old they look, but they look old. Because they're concerned about what you and the collective got going on. What you and everybody want to know about you. That if they not asking this person, they asking you. Why is it a big deal? These are individuals. If you guys broke up, split up, whatever, they act like people don't break up and split up. You could have been and just answered that, and they still double back. They double down on it and come back with something else about you and this specific person. Your divine feminine or your divine masculine. The whole while you thinking that it's your divine feminine or your divine masculine that's doing harm to you. That's how these karmics got y'all fucking thinking. So y'all can work against each other. They shooting shit in this person's ear and trying to shoot shit in your ear to make sure that they can stand on this karmic business and make sure this don't come together. Yeah, they're gonna leave. They're gonna leave. They're gonna come back. They're gonna go through all of these different things. Because you gotta remember that your journey, this twin flame journey, is something serious and is unlike any other connection that you ever had, if you ever had any. And I'm telling you right now why. Because of these karmic energies. Third parties, what that middle one say, haters and lesson learned. This person learned their lesson from these haters. They can't take it no more. Because listen, you leaving this person behind. This person know that, listen, you done chunked up the deuces. You done put up this wall. That was and this is too much for whoever this person is. It don't matter if they hear people talk about it or try to clean it up and make it sound good. This person know what's happening in real time. And they know that time is up. What you playing with them playing this game, even if they talking about I was trying to protect this union. What you mean? We not ducking no wrecks. They want war, let's go to war. This person already know how you are. They know you're going to walk behind you. And they know you're going to walk behind them too. If you have to. Because they know that you know what they've been doing. And they know too. These karmic energies. And somebody had enough because they're viewing you as a key player. This is someone that's viewing you as a freaking key player here. You are someone that's irreplaceable, collective. You are an important person playing an intentional role in this person's life. That's enough said right there. And they losing you? Or they lost you? Because this been going on for so long to where this person could have moved on, you could have moved on, and you don't have no plans on returning to this person. And they never thought that it was going to be like that. And that's why they want to shoot you this message. Because they feeling ashamed that they went on this long, although they felt like they were protecting you or trying to protect this connection, but they still was engaging with other energies. to appease these karmic energies, to try to keep them off your ass. Of course they was getting other connections, faking it to make it with individuals, pretending like they moved on so they could try to protect you from these motherfuckers. Tell these motherfuckers to bring it on. And this is the exact thing that somebody was trying to avoid from happening. But it's like, how long you gonna fake it up? How long you gonna avoid it? Because as you saw, they not trying to let you go. So how long they think that you gonna be playing this game with them to where they want to talk, they don't want to talk, all because of whatever is happening with these karmic energies. They're trying to throw these karmic energies off. Baby, you're not playing no games with these people, these entities per se. What is this love message? Look at this. 4 wands. That's what it is. We got the 4 wands here. For the love message. Celebration, stability, harmony, joy, relaxation, homecoming. And what is this new boo energy? Somebody could be ashamed about a fucking new boo. Whoever this person is, they could curse like a sailor because they mad. They are mad. They are mad. They had enough. Look at this. 6 of Swords energy. Okay? Aquarius energy. Transition. Exit. And move. This is what this person is doing. It say move forward, escape. If this is somebody that got with a new boo, a new love, that they had to learn all over and flirt with and all this person is making an escape route collective. Do you understand what I'm saying? They're escaping because right on side of new boo, we have family. And then we have blocked. This is somebody that's blocked from their family. The one that they deem to be their family. The one who bear their child. This is how they feeling. What is this family and blocked? And look, what's next to it? Queen Bee. Okay? What is this family and blocked? This person is feeling ashamed here because they got in a new situation to make these people happy. So they can say, oh yeah, you know, this person is not with the collective no more. They're with this one. They moved on. Yeah, right. What do we have? The 9 of Wands energy. Okay? So when it comes down to this, in the case of this family, and, you know, like we're going to read them like the results. In the case of this family and blocked, and Queen Bee, we got the 9 of Wands, courage, persistence, strength, resilience, test of faith, boundaries, perseverance, and stamina. You got a whole lot of that built up for this family dynamic for you. And blocked. What do we have for blocked? There's somebody that was wounded. And they're coming up out that. Look. 7 of Cups. Choices. Imagination. Wishing. Opportunities. Wishful thinking. An abundance of options. So, when you block this individual, or when they blocked you, this is what they tapped into. Right? Abundance of options. New boos, new loves, flirting, third parties, karmics, haters. You understand what I'm saying? And this is the reason why they are ashamed. Guilt, embarrassed, in the wrong. Because they know what they were doing. These karmics could have told this person to walk out on you, step out on you, and you was still going to be right there. You weren't going nowhere. All to find out that they was wrong and they all watching you like a hawk. Everything you do, these are people that, if these people were haters and, you know, it turned into an obsession. And it went from them being obsessed to becoming a fan. And after becoming a fan, they fell in love. Now these karmics are loving you. Make that make sense. Make that make sense. We got Queen Bee out here. What do we have for Queen? 3 of Wands. Okay? Preparation. Planning, expansion, leadership, moving forward, foresight, overseas opportunities, and progress. And we do have secure, confident, boss, bitch, and career focus here for Queen Bee. And what else we have? Look, the Chariot. Okay? We have control, assertive, determination, direction, willpower, success, action, journey. Okay? Adversity. Yeah, you definitely could have been through a whole lot of adversities, okay? But look, you ended up defeating all of these mother suckers. I'm telling you, we got Cancer, Sagittarius, Aries, heavy Aries energy, and Aquarius energy. I keep telling you guys, okay? Defeat. Baby, listen. Some of y'all definitely, I don't give a damn if you is a Aquarius, you had another one on your ass. Okay? Another one. And they got defeated. They got defeated. Selfishness, betrayal, conflict, disagreements, competition, defeat, wanting to win at all costs, battles, arguments, and surrender. They have no choice but to surrender and walk the hell away because somebody is standing on business. This emperor tapping into this authority energy, and this person is not playing. Even if it takes them being aggressive with these individuals, that's what's happening here. Because whoever this person is, they had a freaking enough. Yeah, look, no more offers. They offering nothing else. This is no more offers. This somebody that was naive, all of those things. They not doing it no more because they realized that they were tapping into the energy of immaturity. They're not offering no more cups. They're not doubting themselves no more. They're not doubting this connection no more. They finish. And look, justice. They're bringing justice to the situation. Or to you. Fairness, harmony, truth, justice, cause, effect, balance, equality, righteousness, virtue, honor, and integrity. They're ready to operate from a place of integrity. Mm-hmm. Yep. Child. These people here. Somebody is heavy fire sign. Okay, because I done started sweating doing this freaking I don't know if it's this robe or what. Okay, but they've been held hostage. Definitely got a karmic energy that's an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, again collective, even if you are one. That's another one. You could have been dealing with one or the other. You know what I'm talking about? So you already know. You already know here. Whoever this then went too far with these individuals. Okay? They try to definitely trick you guys out y'all spot. And that's why I say, listen, we need to clarify these to see exactly what's going on here. Because they definitely want to trick you guys. Okay? It's somebody that's want to have this family dynamic so bad. My baby nose stopped up. Mm-hmm. Give me a second, guys. You okay? All right, guys. So let me see what we have going on here. Let me see if that's it. Uh-oh. All right, so let's get a few more here. We got unexpected income in house that came out. Unexpected income in house for some of you. What do we have? Privileged lady. Y'all, look. High honor, sudden wealth, judication, and poverty. What it looks like here is somebody going to be paying a price for something that they did. They're going to be paying a price for something that they did in reference to you. I'm going to turn this in the upright too, because all the rest of them came out in the upright. Okay? In regards to this privileged lady here. Unexpected income, house, high honor, sudden wealth, judication, and poverty. So, you guys got something coming in. Okay? I feel like you're going to be getting a gift, receiving a gift. You're going to be gifted something here. This could be something that was long. It's been a long time coming. I don't know. I kind of get like somebody is going to buy something for you. Somebody's going to do something for you. For some of you, somebody could be purchasing you a home. This privileged lady, high honor, is telling you to hold on. And you're going to be receiving some type of sudden wealth. You guys got something coming in, or something is going to happen to whereas you're going to be able to do this on your own. I don't know if you're working on it. I don't want you to expose nothing that you got going on. Whatever you got going on, just keep it to yourself. If you know, right? So if this is happening like that for you, then you already know. But for others of you that may not know, you have something that's coming in, and you're not saying it, I'm saying it, because usually sometimes when, you receive a download and people try to rain on your parade and try to stop and block your blessings from coming in, but this can't be blocked. This can't be blocked at all, whatever this is that's going on. They have some energies that's under judgment here. I did see the imprisonment card, and I see poverty here. Okay? So I feel like this is the outcome for these karmic energies. I feel like in this situation, the wheat is being separated from the chaff. Okay? This is what I'm getting here. So I don't even feel like this have anything to do with you guys at all. Everything that's here is for you guys. That's right here. But they're receiving this because of this energy. Because of something that they did here. Unexpected income. Either you got that coming in and you're going to be able to do this for yourself. Purchase you a home as a privileged lady. High honor blessing you with sudden wealth. Or with this sudden wealth that you're getting from high honor, this privileged lady, you're going to buy a house with the unexpected income. That's the way that it's going. No matter if I read it from front to back, that's the way that it's going. Either way. Oh my goodness. Spirit say either way, that's how it's going. You see that? Either way this come out, you going to get the same message. You're receiving sudden wealth from high honor, this privileged lady, to buy a house with unexpected income. Are you receiving unexpected income for a house, this privileged lady, from high honor, and this sudden wealth? it's either coming in a form of unexpected income or sudden wealth. And that's the judgment. And these energies, they get paid dust, poverty. Because I feel like these karmics did a lot with your resources, trying to stop you, trying to block you. You are entering the season of pure joy, bliss, because it's the desires of your heart that you're being blessed with. You've been doing some type of work here, and you not just gonna have money for a house. You're gonna be able to furnish it. You're gonna be able to do everything that you want to do. You're gonna have money before you buy a house, after you buy a house, and left over. I'm telling you, whatever this is, you're being rewarded here. I don't know why I'm hearing pay it forward. Somebody may want to pay something forward to you too. And we did see the King of Pentacles that came out. Okay? Somebody could be working on something extremely big for you. As their divine feminine. Look, we have imprisonment here. These energies, the judgment is for them to be... Listen, we did get judgment. The last one we got was justice, right? So, there go the judgment. And the judgment is imprisonment. We got double poverty. Distant horizons. Baby, this already started. This is nothing that's at a distance. Whatever this is, they're already in the thick of this. This already started. Because they tried to take you guys up and through there. Yeah. With all their actions, their tactics, their threats, and what they were promising to do to you, or somebody saying they're going to cut somebody out of their will, when there is no freaking will for real. You know? Somebody was ruling someone with some type of finances or some type of resources. But they don't understand that it's a glitch in the system. Something is going on. They think they got all their ducks in a row, and somebody gonna find out that it was all a dream. Somebody just stayed to control their life, and it was all a dream. There was no freaking will, or it wasn't nothing like that to be inherited, for real. Because they didn't blew through it while they here. So that can be some shocking news that somebody finding out. Somebody been keeping somebody on the leash, controlling their life with mind control in regards to finances or something about a family dynamic, and there is nothing to get. And no, nobody not gonna find this out once nobody perish. They found this out already. Look at this. Distant horizon. This is news that they got already. That whoever these energies are, they are under judgment, and as a result, they are in poverty for as long as they are here. Double. Spirit double down. So you guys are definitely getting double for your trouble when it comes down to this situation right here. They've been lied to. If you do this, you're getting out of this. You do this, you're getting out of that. And here these people are in debt. If this is something about insurance policies, they didn't borrow all the damn money. There's no money to get. In case people were wondering if people can borrow off their life insurance policy, they sure in the hell can if you had it for long enough. And all of this is being brought to the forefront. Everything is being exposed. That's why we got shocking news. See, it's bigger than what meets the eyes. And every time I pick these up, my ancestors get to talking through the blood, baby. It's not the spirit of them. It's the blood. It's in your blood. Could have told somebody to move away from you. Because you do this, that, and the third. And if you don't, then you're going to be exiled. And, you know? Exiled out of what? What is there being exiled out of exactly? Because there's nothing to gain here. Nothing. It was all a trick. And that's what the devil do. So somebody been doing their research on tarot out here. And found out that there's nothing wrong with tapping into ancient wisdom. Because that's all this is. And the reason why it's ancient is because it's hidden knowledge. You got to be a special type of somebody to be able to tap into this type of energy. It was designed for the chosen ones. Yeah, because I'm seeing a whole bunch of karmics pick up a deck of cards and try to get some energy, and I'm seeing them poof, hum them straight across the room. They don't know what the hell they doing. They don't know what they reading. They don't know what to do. And that's why they watch you. They don't know what they're looking for. And that's when they found out that they were not the chosen one. So you got a little special something in you got a little something special in you, something that they don't have. But yet they wanted to compete and compare themselves to you and pretend like you took their destiny and it was supposed to be them. It was never them. It's always been you. And they're just finding this out. Now, they have something that's going to pick up a deck and be on some hocus pocus shit and just tell you nothing but lies. Yeah. But you know when it's real. You have discernment. Another gift that you were blessed with. Everybody don't have discernment. And notice, I'm not even saying nothing extravagant. I'm just tapping in on the little things. Because the little things are the big things. And the little things are the things that you have. But it's big things to these individuals. Because they can't grasp what you're doing. How you moving. How you are the way that you are. So they definitely found out that you're this privileged lady here. Or this privileged man. This is what they found out. And all they lies, they're under judgment for it. Each and every lie that they told in regards to disconnection. Because they don't understand that disconnection, when it comes down to this divine connection with you and someone else, you guys had a mission to complete or ordain. Do you know what ordain means? Only the Almighty God can ordain something to be. And y'all had the Lord's work to do. You see? All of them kept talking about, magic this and magic that, and you were using magic, and you were a witch, or you were a warlock. And they just found it out that they were made God, the Holy Spirit, not the Holy Spirit. Although he's one, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. But I want to say, the Almighty God used magic to create a woman. The Almighty God used magic to create a woman and a man, but really a woman. Okay? How you think people, when they transition, they magically turn back ashes to ashes and dust to dust? How do they magically do that? These people scared, collective. They're scared now. Because you are someone that's a deep thinker. You are someone that think deep. These individuals, they don't think deep. They think they be thinking deep. They're surface level. That means whatever come to mind, they do. Whatever come to their mind, they react. These are individuals that don't have patience, and they have the nerve to try to be competing with you. They scared, they're shaking in their boots, they terrified. These motherfuckers running from ghosts and shit. The same type of spirits they tried to send to you. Monitoring spirits, and all you do is return a sender on them. Go back to your rightful owner, baby. Because you ain't sending no spirits to nobody. So whatever you sent, you take it right back. It belongs to you. And they running for cover. Some of these people can't even stay inside. They be outside all day. They can't be alone, none of that. Because whatever they called on for you is saying, ta-da, popping out on their ass. They'll never tell that to a single soul. And when they try to bring it to God, it's falling on deaf ears. When they try to bring it to the Lord. Main male, bad health, thoughts, message, pathway, thief. And the thief, the only one came out in the reverse here. So we got a main male that's in bad health, that's in their thoughts because of the message that they received about you guys' pathway that they tried to steal, and it didn't work. You see? So we got a thief in a reverse that was unable to block your pathway, that received a message from spirit that they thinking about. This is the reason why they dealing with bad health. This main male. So now they in their head about thinking about why they going through bad health and the things that they going through. And spirit told them, you know why. You know why. So if we move these over here, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Again, the wheat is being separated from the chaff. We got the thief caught in the reverse over there. But did I take any of the rest of them in reverse? No. So let's put this thief in the upright that tried to steal your pathway. And they got a message from spirit. They got them all consumed in their thoughts. And got this person in bad health. There's a main male here that's dealing with this. A main male tried to steal your unexpected income. They could have tampered with your living arrangements. They're in bad health because of that. And the only person that they could think about why they going through this, the only person they could think about is this privileged lady with the thoughts being here. And we got high honor. We got a message clarifying high honor. So spirit is telling them you got that right. And the pathway that you tried to block, this ordained pathway that I assigned to this privileged lady, privileged man to bring energies from the dark to go step into the light. You tried to steal it or block it. They're receiving sudden wealth because of your actions. Some of these energies and their actions are getting you paid. Yep. Some type of sudden wealth. In many cases, wealth could be health. Some of you, your health could have been declining at some point. So you could be receiving health and wealth. You could be in good health. Especially for your age is what I'm hearing. Okay? You don't look like what you've been through. You're aging backwards. Okay? Without a filter and all the rest of this stuff that has been created. You look how you look in real life, in real time. You know, if you play with filters, that's just because you trying out, you know what I'm saying? You having fun. You trying to stay up to date on what's happening in the world. But like I said, it could just be for fun. They don't have anything to do with you trying to cover up something. Because you're privileged. You listen, it's an honor. You're definitely privileged and you feel honored. That God gave you grace. This type of grace, baby. And so what you did was you gave God the glory for everything. Like the good, the bad, all of it. And that's the reason why you being rewarded. Somebody's name could be Justin or Dustin. Someone's name could be Peggy, Charlene, Kyrie or Kylie. Someone's name is Claire. Somebody's name is Nisi. I don't know if it's niece, Shanice or something like that, but Nisi could be significant. I heard Sheldon. Someone's name could be Zach. Zachariah. I heard Jim. Somebody's name could be Jimmy. Someone's name could be Natalie. Someone's name is Rebecca. Someone's name is Sean. And I also heard Bobby. I don't know. I just think that Bobby is a woman, but it could be a man. So it's like unisex. I'm getting two Bobbies here. Someone name could be Central or Santrell. Chantrell. Sanders. Sanders could be first, last, and middle. Somebody name is Carter. Somebody have a last name for a first name here. Like literally, somebody name could be Johnson. And that could be their first name. Okay? Somebody is named after one of the months or weekday, literally. Somebody here is named after a weekday or a month. One of the 12 months or one of the 7 days. Could even be Sunday. Okay? Maybe Sunday go by a whole nother nickname. Like, but the real name is Sunday. Because Sunday didn't like that. Okay? Sunday didn't really like that she was named after a weekday. But I feel like after the awakening, that's when she started embracing it. Like, accepting it. That is beautiful. Someone name could be Asia. And I heard Eric. Okay? Yeah, guys. So, tell you why I did this message so long, because I have some errands to run today. And I don't know how long it's going to be. So, you can always tap back in. If you wasn't here throughout the whole live stream, you can definitely, watching in parts, tap back in whenever you want. So I get back and give you guys y'all content. This says, joy is the net of love by which you can catch souls. A joyful heart is the inevitable result of a heart burning with love. Mother Teresa. Somebody's name could be Teresa. Okay? Who said June another op? I'm about to scream. We have the Lord is my strength and my song. What is this? Psalm chapter 118, verse 14. I see 222 and 188. So that's what I have for you guys. If you guys like my content, feel free to subscribe to the channel. Also turn on those post notification bell so you can see me, girl, go live and update my content. Shout out to all my beautiful moderators that's tapped in the chat as well. Thank you guys for doing y'all big one. Thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up. And to all my newly subscribed, welcome aboard. To all my A1 Day 1 salute. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace, love, and blessings.